Imagine standing at an edge of massive library, thousands of books. You pick one book, you didn't find what you want. You pick another one, you didn't find what you want. You are trying to read as many books as possible, but you're not finding what you really needed. But none seem to answer the burning question you carry on every day: how to truly change your life. Now imagine there were three books that feels like they were just written for you. Books that unlock new way of thinking, new way of living, and new way of thriving. Those three books are Power of Subconscious Mind, Power of Now, and Code of Extraordinary Mind. These aren't just books, they are roadmaps to your life you have always imagined. Let's take this journey together. Who am I to recommend these books? You might be thinking, why should I trust this guy? Something like that. I'm someone who was stuck, same like you, who was stuck somewhere. I couldn't manifest anything. I was always thinking why I'm not able to achieve everything I wanted, why I was not able to be in peaceful, why there's always chaos, there's always something going in my brain. I used to always follow these normal social life, social things what everyone else follows, and I used to break free from that, but I don't know how to break free from that. After reading these three books, I really found what I really wanted. I found how to manifest things, how to achieve what I wanted, what are the reasons why I was not able to do before, and I was able to be peaceful now. I understood why I was not able to be peaceful, why there were so many things always happening in my brain before, but now I understood why they were happening, and I'm trying to avoid those things. I could say I'm successful in doing those because after following these things, I'm more confident now. I know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to break free from the normal, like everyone else do, like 9 to 5 job, and do the same routine as everyone. Try to find a job, try to do this. I'm trying to do something new, something experimental. No one, I would say very few people try. Like 98% of the people in this world don't try new things. They try to follow the same things what everyone are doing, and I'm trying to not go in the same line. I'm trying to go away from that line, and I'm trying to do something very, very new. I could do that only after reading these books. If I didn't read these books, I'm 100% sure I wouldn't have made this YouTube channel. I wouldn't try doing something new. I wouldn't register my AS Creations as a company. I wouldn't do any of those things. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything you could do, but you feel like you're stuck in the same routine thing? Have you ever felt like you're running with your whole energy, but you're not moving anywhere? It feels like, do you ever feel like you are running in a treadmill, so you're expanding as much as energy it's possible, but you're not moving any much forward? I was same like you, but after reading these books, what wrongs I'm doing, and I really understood how can I improve in those areas, how can I avoid some things. Let's get into it. Let's break down what each book offers. The first book is The Power of Subconscious Mind. This was written by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It teaches us how our thoughts shape reality. It's really surprising and shocking. After reading this book, I thought a lot about what I was doing before, and I instantly realized that I was doing some things wrong. I was not thinking right, because this book tells you what you think can become reality. If you think positive, positive things can happen. If you think negative, negative things can happen. Your subconscious mind don't know the difference between positive and negative things. So after reading this book, I clearly understand it. We will get more into it in few minutes. The second book is The Power of Now. It was written by Eckhart Tolle. It guides fully about what is present, what is past, and what is future. It actually told me about how being in present moment can help me achieve so many things, how thinking about past and thinking about future are ruining my present moments. And the third book is The Code of Extraordinary Mind, written by Vishen Lakiani. In this book, you can see so many unconventional laws to redefine your life and success on your own terms, what 98% of the world are doing, and why you can break free from it, and how you can break free from it, and how doing the same things as other people making you stuck in the same place where you are now. What if I told you that by just dedicating 1 hour of your day to read these books will definitely shift your reality? What's stopping you from doing it? Just start reading the books. After starting reading the books, I really changed a lot. I definitely recommend anyone to read books if you want to change your life, if you want to change your reality. There was a time nothing made sense. My career feels stagnated. My mind feels overwhelmed. It feels like whatever I'm doing, I was not able to achieve it. But right at that moment, my dad suggested me to read this, The Power of Subconscious Mind. This book opened my mind. After reading this book, I understood how changing my thoughts can change my reality. For the first time, I understood how much thoughts were just not random, they shape my reality. And I understood the power of every single thought I get in my brain. You have to think positive, so positive things will happen to you. If you think negative, negative things will happen to you. If you read this book, there are so many things Dr. Joseph explains about, and every single chapter will really shock you. After reading first few chapters, I was really surprised. In this book, Dr. Joseph Murphy gives an example that thinking positive is not really easy. It takes so much hard work, it takes so much practice. It's similar to how you drive your car. When you start learning to drive a car, you won't drive the car on your first day. It will take so much practice. It feels really hard, but as much you are practicing, you will get more confident. You know when to change the gears, when to use the clutch more perfectly. It's the same way. As you start thinking more positively, you will understand more about yourself and you will start thinking positively more. In this book, Dr. Joseph Murphy divided your mind into two different minds, subconscious and conscious mind. This book dives deep into the science of thoughts and how they influence your subconscious mind, and how your conscious thoughts can influence your subconscious mind. Dr. Joseph mentions in this book, your subconscious mind don't know the difference between negative thoughts and positive thoughts. That's why if you think negative, negative things can happen, because your subconscious mind tries to manifest negative things in your life if you think negatively. But if you think positively, so your subconscious mind will try its best to bring them to fruition. There are few practical applications Dr. Joseph Murphy mentioned in this book. The first one is visualization. Create a mental image of what you desire. It's really important to visualize. And the second one is affirmations. Always tell yourself you're confident and you can do it. Never ever tell that you cannot do it. Never ever. If you have something that you still haven't done, you just tell yourself you haven't done, that's why you don't know. But if you do it, you know it. You always have to back yourself. You always have to give your mind the confidence, because if you are not confident about yourself, who else in this world will be confident on you? You have to be confident on yourself. And in this book, one of the practical application is tell yourself that you are confident. And the last practice is, and the third one is gratitude practices. Be thankful to what you already have, because some people in this world may not have what you have. So it's always better to be thankful for everything you have, because there are so many people in this world who don't have what you have. Some people don't even have enough food to survive their life. Some people don't have all the body parts. Like you have all the body parts and you are so much healthy. You have all the legs, you have all the eyes, you have all the hands and everything. But for some people, they don't have it, and you have to be really grateful for everything you have and wherever you are, because you are able to eat the food, you are able to survive the life, you are able to be normal. But for some people to just eat the food and survive the life, they have to fight it really hard. So you have to be always grateful for what you have. As I practiced the principles in Power of Subconscious Mind, I slowly started seeing changes in my daily life. I slowly started observing things are happening for me and everything is working. My confidence grew and the opportunities coming out of nowhere. But something was still missing. I couldn't shake the constant worry about the future and past. That's when I discovered this book, The Power of Now. It was written by Eckhart Tolle. In this book, he explains about the past is gone, the future is not here, all you have is the present moment. It is a simple truth, but it is revolutionary. I started practicing mindfulness, letting go of attachment to time, and for the first time, I felt free. Eckhart Tolle teaches us how to break free from the pain body, the emotional baggage you carry from the past. He guides us to observe our thoughts without judgment and allowing us to detach from the negative emotions and live in the present moment. He mentioned in this book so much about how important is being in the present moment, because like whenever you sit idle, you feel there are so many thoughts in your brain going on. They all are about something about negative, something about past things, something about future things. If you observe, there's always things happening in your brain, so you're always never in the present moment. Just because of that, your mind always thinks about something and you always get worried about something. Or so Eckhart Tolle mentions that being in the present moment is really important to avoid this. It is really hard to be in the present moment. I'm still trying, I'm still learning from it. If I'm already doing it, I could be someone like Rishi or something, but it's really hard. It's not that easy because your mind always tries to distract you. Your mind always wants to take you to some situation, so it is always running. But being in the present moment and not thinking about anything and focusing on one thing is not that easy, but it comes with the practice. I can see myself doing so much better than compared to what I was doing before. There are few techniques Eckhart includes in this book, and following these techniques will help you be in the present moment. The first one is meditation. Focus on your breath, let thoughts pass through the engagement. Doing meditation helped me a lot. I don't know how I can explain this, but after doing meditation, I'm able to focus more and something changed in me. And the experience you will get during the meditation is really different. It's very hard to explain, but it feels so good doing meditation. I started seeing so much progress after starting the meditation. I can play well in my cricket, I can focus more in my work, and now I felt more confident in front of camera. And the second technique is acceptance. Accept whatever it is, don't resist it. If you start resisting it, you will see it more often. If you guys know about red car theory, like when you are going from your home to work or school or anywhere, if someone asks you when you reach the office, did you see any red car in the way, you may not have answer for it. But if they ask you, let me know if you see any red car tomorrow you will show so many red cars, because that's in your brain, you registered in the brain. So if you keep resisting it, that keeps coming into your brain. So always accept. If you're angry, accept it that you're angry and let it go. Don't work more on it. Don't think I shouldn't be angry for that or anything like that. Just observe that you're angry and let it go. And the third one is awareness. Observe the beauty in small and everyday moments. Always enjoy these small moments. I think in this busy life we stopped enjoying the small moments, and Eckhart explains in this book that it's really important to enjoy those small moments. While these two books had profound impact, I still felt constrained by these societal expectations. Go to a college, get a job, get a family, work until your retirement. Sounds familiar, right? Like it feels like everyone tries to follow the same things, and somehow I know I like my job, I know what I'm doing, I really like my job, I'm really passionate about it, but somehow I just feel like I'm doing the same thing as what everyone are doing. And that's when I read this book, The Code of Extraordinary Mind, written by Vishen Lakhiani. In this book, Vishen Lakhiani introduced the concept called rules that society imposes on us. He challenged me to question everything that I have been doing and gave me the tools to design my life on my own terms. This book redefines success and happiness. I think in the society, success is defined so much differently. If you get a job by the time you graduate, you're successful, and if you marry around 25-26, you're successful, and if you buy a house and get a car, you're successful. That's how society works. That's what society thinks. If you do all of these things at the right time, if you tick all those things, people will think you are successful. But according to this book, that's not the success. It may not be the success for you. How do you think that's the only success? You might be different, you might have different attempts, you might have different thoughts, and you don't need to follow the same thing what all the 98% of the people are following. He adjusts us to bend reality by aligning our vision with emotional energy. The key principles that include in this book are: ask questions when you're following certain norms, like why do you have to do a 9 to 5 job? Why is it the only thing that's called success? Why? Like question every single thing. Why do you have to get married? If you feel like that's the right thing to do, yes, you can do it. If you really fall in love and want to marry, that's right, but is it really what you want to do, or is it something you're doing just because everyone around you are doing? I'm not saying against it. If you want to do it, feel free to do it. If you are doing just so that you are reaching the expectations of other people around you, you have to think about it. That's what this book talked about. The whole book is about that. Like, there are so many different chapters about it. There are like 4 phases of consciousness. Vishen Lakhiani talks about awakening, discovery, integrity, and mastery, and they all are game changers. And this book will really help. Every single page in this book will open something in your brain. So I will encourage you guys to read this book as well. The second principle is design your future. Write down your vision for next 10 years and stick to the plan. Don't distract if other people around you are saying you to do so. Stick to your plan. Practice gratitude and forgiveness. Let go of resentment to open space for growth. With these 3 books, I have everything I needed. The power to reprogram my subconscious mind, the power to reprogram my thoughts, so I think positive and positive things will happen, and the power to be in the present moment, not worried about the future, not worried about what happened in the past, just be in the present moment, so I can completely focus on just one thing. And courage to break free from the societal norms, courage to break free from the things 98% of the people are doing. But there's the catch. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice, it takes consistency, it takes action, it takes deliberate action. The turning point came when I applied these lessons to major decisions in my life. Instead of acting out of fear, I listened to my intuition, stayed in the present and trusted the process. The result, it's really good. I feel I'm really happy now. I'm thinking more positively now. I'm being in the present moment, and I'm doing something what 98% of the people not doing, YouTube. And this actually improved my confidence, and I'm really happy now. I feel like I'm doing something of my own. I'm really following my vision. These books are not just materials to read. They are tools that can unlock potential, incredible potential. They teach new ways of thinking, living, and achieving things. Picture yourself a year from now living a happy life you love, full of peace of mind, confidence, and clarity. What's stopping you to start this journey today? If these books could change my life, they can change your life as well. Buy these books or rent these books, or I think you can get these books online as well. Read these books. These things will definitely change your life. Let's make 2025 the year of transformations. I really encourage everyone to read these books because these books changed my life. These books changed the way of my thinking. If you want to change your life, read those books, understand what's happening, apply some of those techniques, see the results. If you want to know more about this, I have 3 different videos about these 3 books. I will add those descriptions in the below. 3 videos explain more about these 3 books. If you want to know more about these books before reading, watch those 3 videos, then buy these books, read these books. Let me know in the comments below how these books impacted your life. And if you like this video, you know the drill. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I will come back soon.